Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video, back for a brand new episode of What Flick Will Pauly Pick. That's right. Well, I don't have to go in the other room to get the winner because I have the winner here. 40% of the vote was for Gemini Man with Will Smith. Yes, I have the 3D edition. That is the edition that I am watching. I don't have Gemini Man on 4K. Basically because I don't like the high frame rate, so I went with the 3D. So yeah, going to put this in, going to watch it. It's about 2 hours long. I'll tell you what I think of the film afterwards, and also what I think of the picture quality, the sound, and the 3D. What is the 3D like on this? So yeah, I'll see you after the film.
What Flick Will Pauly Pick?
Okay, so Gemini Man, starring Will Smith. And Will Smith. Yes, this is a film by Ang Lee. It also stars Mary Elizabeth Winstead and also Wong, I believe, from Marvel. I can't remember what his real name is. Let's see if I can find it on here. Benedict Wong, that's it, Benedict Wong. And also Clive Owen as well, playing the baddie. Okay, so this basically is about Will Smith, who is a sniper, an assassin. He wants to retire, so he does one job on a train and decides to retire. So this organisation doesn't want him to retire because, you know, he's the best in his field. He's the most accurate sniper the world has ever seen. So they bring out the other Will Smith, yes, Junior, yeah, who is actually a clone of the original Will Smith. And it's all part of the Gemini project. That's nothing to do with space or anything. But it's the cloning project. And Clive Owen is the daddy. He is actually the daddy. Yeah, he's the boss of the cloning procedure. And that's how they send young Will Smith after old Will Smith. And of course, Mary Elizabeth Winstead gets caught up in the middle. She's also kind of like a promising agent in this organisation. And yeah, lots of action. Yes, lots of action in this. There's obviously the train scene at the beginning with the sniper, which has been played so many times in high frame rate. And it may look good in high frame rate, but I don't like that high frame rate soap opera effect. But this looked fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I could have swore this was actually 4K itself. It was just so crisp, and the detail on his face, even for the 3D Blu-ray. We also have a really good motorcycle chase with old Will against young Will. Some really nifty little stunts in that. And a great scene at the end, like a shoot 'em up in kind of a warehouse. And yeah, there's lots of action, and a good story as well. Now, as for the de-aged Will Smith, they did a really good job, but there were a few moments where it wasn't quite right, and it did look a little bit artificial. But on the most part, yeah, they did it really well. And there were a lot of scenes where he really looked like the Fresh Prince. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the 3D on this. Now, this is the German release, includes the 3D and the Blu-ray. The film is in 185:1, so it fills up the whole of the screen. And it also comes in a Dolby Atmos soundtrack. And the Atmos was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And the picture quality was pinpoint perfection. Like I say, I could have swore that I was watching a 4K transfer. It was so crisp and there was so much detail in everything. Now the 3D had some good depth in it throughout the film. But when it came into its own, it really shone in certain parts. There were underwater scenes in the sea where the water was all the way around you, and there was like all bits and pieces that were floating around as sea urchins and stuff like that. And the main thing at the end with the big shootout in the warehouse, there was this Gatling gun that just shot at older Will and Mary Elizabeth. It just kept shooting and shooting, and it had all those like laser tracers flying everywhere, and they were rebounding off the walls and that, and then coming out of the screen, and it was fantastic. And there was also one scene where they shot the glass, and this glass shattered, and all these hundreds and hundreds of pieces just flew out of the screen, and I actually went like that, oh, because I thought it was going to hit me in the face. It was so realistic. It was a brilliant use of 3D there. So all in all, yeah, the 3D in this was good. There's been stronger, but it was 3D where it needed to be 3D. They didn't overuse gimmicks, you know, proper scenes like that coming out of the screen when you needed it. It worked. It wasn't the fact of poking you out of the screen for the, you know, just for the reason. But mainly there was a lot of depth in the film. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. Really did enjoy this film. So yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up. Definitely give it a thumbs up. Recommend watching this. If you've got 3D, definitely watch it in 3D. I don't know what the 4K is like. It's probably really crisp. I know the high frame rate will be really crisp, but I don't think I could watch a film with that kind of motion effect, because I remember seeing The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey in high frame rate at the cinema, and it was horrible. It looked horrible. I like my films to look like films, you know, 24 frames per second. But yeah, Gemini Man, definitely give that one a thumbs up. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Fantastic. Right, okay, so it's time to choose the next 5 films. Yeah, I've put Gemini Man up in the box there, or up in the pot, and I've put all the ones that didn't win back in the tin. So let's give it a bit of a shake. Yeah, we like to shake it. Oh, let's shake the tin. Okay, bit upside down. Yeah, there we go. Right, okay, so let's do the old ping test. There's a little bit of a ping there. Okay, so we've still got a ton in there. Still got a ton. Right, okay, so here goes the first one then. Dear me, right, what selections are we going to pick out this week? Well, it'll be like 2 weeks. No, in my case, it'll be a month. Right, okay, so we got the first one. Pardon me. Okay, right, okay. Wes Anderson is doing the thing at the moment with Asteroid City. Plus, I also picked up, what is it? The Grand Budapest Hotel. And we've got Isle of Dogs. The, not animated, it's got a stay. Is it like claymation? That kind of thing? I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit like Mr. Fox. Fantastic Mr. Fox. I've never seen it. Yeah, so... Okay, so that's the Isle of Dogs. Right, okay, we've got 2 there, so there's the next one. Okay, so Abominable. We got Abominable, nice little CGI story there, and I do have a 3D for that one as well. So if that wins, I'd probably watch the 3D version. Okay, so let's pick up the next one. There is the next one. Okay, I think we were talking about this. Yeah, because I featured this in my Blu-ray collection under the A's, I believe. It's All the Money in the World. This is the one where they replaced Kevin Spacey with Christopher Plummer. Okay, so that's 3 down. So let's pick the 4th one. Okay, there's the 4th one. Looks like it's a long one. That's what she said. Okay, not sure what this one is. I think it might be an Arrow film. Arrow? Could be an Arrow film. I do have it though. The title is familiar. Mega Time Squad. Yeah, I do have a kind of inkling of what the cover looks like. Very 80s retro. But yeah, interesting. Okay, so should we pick out the last one then? Let's pick out the last one. Oh, okay, so that one's touching my finger. Oh, that's what she said. So let's grab that one. Okay, so we got one here. Okay, another Arrow, I believe. Creepshow 2. Yeah. I take it I could watch that because I've never seen Creepshow 1, so I don't know if it really matters. Anyway, so let's put the tin over there. So there we go. So yes, five to watch. Well, 1 to watch, 5 to pick. Yes. So we have Isle of Dogs. We have Abomination. No, it's not. It's Abominable. We have All the Money in the World. I have to put them down because I'm going to drop them. We have Mega Time Squad. And we also have Creepshow 2. Fantastic. Right, okay, so as usual, pinned down in the top of the comments is the straw poll link. You know what to do by now. Click on it, make your selection, and then in about 10 years, I'll watch the next film. No, hopefully 2 weeks. Hopefully, I know this one's been a month since the last one, but hopefully 2 weeks. Fantastic. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. See you on the next video very soon. Bye bye.